Good day, everyone. So, we are the reporters of this topic, the Assure model. Is a guide in crafting an instructional flow that can guide the teacher in integrating appropriate technology and media into the instructional process. It is also refers to a systematic approach that the teacher can use when writing an instructional plan. It is indeed a structured guide designed to help teachers craft instructional flows that seamlessly integrate technology in media, making learning more engaging and effective for students. By following its steps, educator ensures that their lessons are purposeful. The ASSURE acronym stands for these essential components. A for Analyze Learners, S for State Objectives, S. Select methods, media, and materials. U. Utilize media and materials. R. Require learner performance. And for E. Evaluate and revise. Step 1. Analyze learners, including learners as the center of instructional process. The lesson should revolve around the learner's needs, preferences, etc., making them active participants in the process. Learning styles. Every learner has a unique way of absorbing information. Some might be visual learners, while others are more auditory or kinesthetic. Recognizing these differences allow the teacher to incorporate varied teaching methods to cater to these styles. Age level. This is important for determining the complexity of pace of the lesson. Younger students may need more guidance, while older students may handle more abstract and independent tasks. Interest or preferences. Understanding what learners enjoy can make lessons more engaging. For instance, if students are interested in sports, a teacher could use sports-related examples in math or language lessons. Special needs. Instruction should be accessible to all learners, including those with special needs. Accommodations such as audio materials, extended time, or assistive technology should be considered to ensure all students have equal learning opportunities. And for cultural diversity, students bring diverse cultural backgrounds to the classroom. Incorporating culturally relevant content fosters inclusivity, respect, etc., making learning more meaningful for everyone. Step 2. State objectives, including main instruction guide that will direct the flow to reach the target, known as learning outcomes expected of the lesson. A statement describes what the learner would be able to perform as a result of the instructions. The objectives act as a guide for the lesson. They direct every decision about materials, methods, and assessments, keeping the instruction aligned with the intended outcomes. Objectives articulate what students should know or be able to do by the end of the lesson. This might include new knowledge, skills, or behaviors that students should demonstrate. Each objective should be specific, focusing on what the learner will be able to accomplish as a result of the lesson. For example, rather than simply stating, understand the word, an objective might be, describe the process of the word you try to lesson and explain its essence or importance.
Step 3. Select method, media and materials, selecting appropriate way of delivering the lesson and using the applicable media or technology can effective make learners acquire understanding of lesson or gain the competence desired. In this step, the teacher decides on the most effective ways to deliver the lesson to the learners. For example, if the goal is to develop critical thinking skills, a discussion-based method might be chosen supplemented by online research tools or case. Step 4. Utilize method, media, and materials. Teachers decides which part of the instructional flow will a particular materials or technology will be employed and the manner on how it will be more effective to achieve the learner outcome. Once the teacher has selected the appropriate method, media, and materials, the next step is to integrate them into the lesson effectively. This involves deciding when and how each element will be used during the lesson to maximize the impact.
Step 5. Require learning participating. The first, student engagement, is an important element. The next is the learners have to be made to be understand their role in taking accountability of their own learning and require learning participating. This step involve facilitating discussions and group activities, encouraging questions and critical thinking, and provide opportunities for hands-on practice and application of knowledge. Step 6. Evaluating student performance. The first, assessing learners' performance can take place across phases of lesson. The next is evaluation should belong meant to the learning outcome of the lesson. So, evaluating student performance. In this step, it includes conducting performative assessment to monitor learner progress, gathering feedback from learner about the instructional materials and methods, and identifying areas for improvement in the teaching process.
Steps in producing a digital story. Brainstorming a story concept. Create a storyboard that will contain the graphics, sound, text, narration, and music. Collect pictures, materials, and store them in an organized fashion. Using productivity tools, put them together using iMovie, Movie Maker, Vimeo, PPT, Fountain Power Director, Viva Video, and the like. Edit, revise, and share your story. When writing the script, you need consider important elements. Number 1, point of view. Number 2, dramatic question. Number 3, emotional content. Number 4, economy. Number 5, voice. Number 6, soundtrack. Number 7, pacing. The assure process is really just a matter of common sense. Any effective teacher knows that the perfection of their technique does not come overnight, and there is always room for improvement. By following the assure process, you will be sure to improve your teaching for many years to come. Ang assure process ay simpleng paraan ng lohika na nagpapakita kung paano maaaring pagbutihin ng isang guro ang kanyang mga pamamaraan sa pagtuturo. So bilang isang student, naiintindihan ko na ang pagiging mahusay na guro ay hindi natutunan ng magdamag. Ito ay patuloy sa proseso ng pag-aaral at pag-unlad. Sa paggamit ng assure process na nakatuon sa pagsusuri ng mga estudyante, paglalagay ng tamang layunin at paggamit ng naangkop na teknolohiya at estratehiya, nagiging mas epektibo ang paraan ng pagtuturo. Ang proseso ay hindi lamang tumutulong sa mga guro na mag-improve, kundi pati sa amin bilang estudyante ang mas maayos na pagtuturo ay nangangahulugan ng mas malinaw na pagkatuto. Sa madaling salita, ang paggamit ng assure ay hakbang tungo sa patuloy ng pag-unlad, hindi lamang para sa guro kundi pati rin sa kanilang mga mag-aaral.